So today's is a good one. I may have shown y'all this earlier, but so few people have attempted it. And someone reminded me of this recently. So even if we did it, we're doing it again. Okay, here's the thing. Let me just do the share screen and we'll hop right into it. So before I show y'all today's thing, just a brief reminder, go get your brain food before you start projects just to get ideas. Like see what stands out and is different. Like there's actual photographs being held by two-dimensional hands. That's cool. That's different, right? There's a person's face turning into different, sheets of paper and photographs and things like that. This is just such a neat thing. It's the Invisible Man, and it's the way they did it. There's a shadow but no person there, and then I don't know. It reminds me of a playing card. And here's when there's people in the envelopes and they're kind of coming out of the envelopes. Other things are coming out of the envelopes, and let's see here. Just how cohesive. He's wearing a pink shirt, pink letters, pink background, pink laptop, pink shoes, pink mouse. That's cohesive right there. Here's another cohesive one, by the way. Red car. It's late in the day. It's been a long day. Yellow car, yellow background, yellow sun. That's cohesive. This one, what a good idea. There's the version of her that could exist, and there's the version of her that does exist because of self-discipline, just like, hey, this is what I could be, but I'm not because of the lifestyle choices and things like that. And so, anywho, today's project, so go get ideas from these people, and tweak them and make them your own. Okay, today's project we're doing is called a low poly. I guess it's short for polygon because it's made up of a bunch of little polygons. Where you make an image out of small shapes. And here's one from the side view. Here's one of a celebrity. One thing is, if someone's looking straight on, then you could just do half. And then all you have to do is drag this to the new layer button, make a clone. So I have two of these now. If you don't hold shift, it'll go up and down willy wonky like that. But if you do hold shift, it keeps it perfectly on the same axis. So anyway, I can go to edit, transform, flip horizontal, boom, and then just get it to the edge like this. So if you only do half, if they're looking straight on, then you can duplicate it. However, if the tiger is looking to the right and you flip it, he's going to be cross-eyed, and if he's looking to the left and you duplicate it, his eyes are going to be buggy, go in different directions. So he has to be looking dead on, or you have to redo the eyes. Anywho, so here's how to do it. Here's a picture of someone's face. You just, you go around one part of their face, and you may want to make a clone of this in case you need it later. But go around one part of their face and try to make it like where it lends itself to the planes of the face. So like, try to, where the face goes different directions, make a new separate distinct triangle. So I've selected a triangle. You go up to the top where it says filter, and then down to blur, and then down to average. And basically what that means is average all these colors, and there's always going to be multiple, the colors of the freckles and the highlights and the main part of the skin, average all that into one color. So filter, blur, average, and it comes up with a sum of all of them. And then you just select another area, and I'll show you how to cheat in a second. And again, just try to make it where it, kind of matches the planes of the face. Obviously, the smaller you do these, the more detailed it's going to be. The larger you do it, the less detailed it'll be. You go to filter, and then blur and average, and it'll redo it. So here's the thing. I'm going to deselect. See, you want them to be separate colors. If they're not, then you may have to cheat every now and then. I'll show you about that in a second. So let's say we're doing this right here. One thing you can do is filter and just redo average, which it looks like is Control Command F. So I'm going to click it this time, but if I didn't, I'm going to step back. I can hit on my keypad Control Command F, and there's the hotkeys for it. If these two are just too similar, I think I can't distinguish the two very easily. So I'm going to step backward and just fudge. I'm going to click on this color and then just barely alter it. And now when I paint it in, it's distinguishable. I can tell the difference, right? So you keep doing that. Here's the thing, though. when you get to the eyes and the nose and things, you're going to want to be like using smaller triangles. So like this right here, a very small triangle. And again, Command Control F or average. Oh, buddy, tell you what, I'm going to undo that because that's averaging the white of her eye with not the white of her eye. I probably need to make that two distinct things. So again, I'll do Command Control F. That's not stark white, but her eye is not stark white. In fact, very few people's eyes are stark white. So again, just do the average. It'll probably look more realistic if you don't let it be stark white. So, okay, these little details, we'll just go in and keep them small. You want the planes of the face to kind of be somewhat natural. So I'm going to just kind of keep doing a handful of them here. Just if it's a small detailed area, then let your triangles be small and detailed. I'm hitting Command Control F each time is what I keep hitting because that recreates this. So again, these two are really, really close to being the same color. So I might just oh man, don't do that. I might just step backward and then again, get this color and make it something a little different and paint it in just to make it where you can tell one from the other. So basically you keep going like that. And again, when you get into the eyeball, you're going to want to use really small triangles. It may not end up being a perfect circle, and that's okay. Like just look again at some of these. Let me zoom out so you can see them. Her eye is not a perfect circle. We're doing polygons, so we're doing triangles. Let's see, the tiger's eyes. That's not a perfect circle. You see how small and detailed these are, and how large these are. That's just how the image needs to be. Detailed areas need to be small and detailed, and non-detailed areas need to not be. So already in just minutes, we've gone from here to here, and you just keep on going. I mean, you can do some big ones along the way if you choose to. They don't even necessarily have to be triangles. You could make them, other types of shapes. Just pretty typical to use triangles. There we go. These two are, again, pretty similar. I'd probably cheat on that. But that's how to do it. Let's make it a little bit lighter just to stand out. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know. And ultimately, we're going for one that's like this. Again, if you want to do half and half, that's fine too. Okay, do one of a friend, do one of like a family member and give it to them as a gift or something. All right, my time has come and gone. You guys have a great afternoon.